How to start the heating system in a private house. If you have the equipment installed and the pipes laid, you can proceed to launch. Where to start? In order for the heating system to work, it must circulate a heat carrier, water, or antifreeze at your discretion. But in any case, the heat carrier must be filled into the system and pumped. Refueling of the heating system is done in several cases, primarily before starting the new heating system, which we will discuss today. Secondly, when replacing the coolant every 5 to 7 years, it is necessary to do this, because ethylene glycol, propylene glycol, and their analogues, which are part of the antifreeze, become more aggressive towards the elements of the heating system. This happens due to the loss of properties of additives that are added to these liquids during the production stage. Over time, iron particles may accumulate in the heating system, which will peel off from the walls of radiators and pipes. Circulating through the heating system, they will enter the pump and heat exchanger, causing damage to them. And thirdly, when repairing the heating system, how can one properly prepare the heating system in order to facilitate the filling process? Stage 1. Flushing. Flushing is necessary not only for OS, but also for newly installed ones, since at the installation stage, the ingress of dust and debris into the system is inevitable. The system is flushed with both water and special solutions with reagents, which make it faster and more efficient. So, let's move on to flushing. The volume of the solution for flushing the system should approximately correspond to the volume of the heat carrier in your heating system. We immerse the pump into the container with the solution and connect it to a special valve to fill the system. Turn on the liquid supply. We carry out flushing until clean water flows from the drain hole. Following that, proceed to drain the flushing liquid through a specialized drain valve, which is commonly situated on the return side in close proximity to the boiler unit. The easiest way to do this is to connect one end of the hose to the faucet and the other end to the sewer. The second stage is pressurization. Pressure testing is a check of the reliability and tightness of the system. It is produced under pressure. Before starting the pressure test, we need to install pressure gauges at the highest and lowest points of the heating system, as well as on the radiators furthest from the boiler. Pressure gauge indicators should be within 0.3–0.4 atmospheres. Then, connect pressure tester pump to system that generates pressure for us. We follow the following scheme. We pour water with a temperature of up to 45 degrees into the system. Then, raise pressure to 1.5 atmospheres. Add water to system for 10 more minutes. After that, we check the joints of the warm floor pipes and threaded connections for leaks. After that, we remove the air from the heating system, which got into the system along with the water. To do this, we use air vents. They are the Majewski valves that are installed at the top point of each radiator. We open them until all the air is released and the water starts flowing. After that, we increase the pressure to values that exceed the working parameters by 1.5 times. Monitor pressure on gauges. After that, wait for 10 mins if you have metal pipes and 30 mins if you have polymer pipes. If after this, the pressure in the system has decreased by no more than 2/10, the system is considered tested and airtight. We are able to drain the water and fill the coolant. The system is prepared for heating.